Hopefully, we are live. It's Lucas from ContentFries. Welcome to today's episode of Content Fridays. And today I have a really huge announcement. I'm sure this is something really mind blowing. This is something that I'm very excited about. And I believe when you watch today's episode to the end, you will see where we are heading, why we are heading there, and what we are building and what we are creating right now is, I think, one way of the future of content creation. So let me just jump right into it. It will be about AI today primarily, but also about the future of ContentFries 2.0. So let me jump right into it. I know you are all excited about this, and today we will talk about and introduce ContentFries 2.0 AI features. And without further ado, let's see what the first thing, what the first assistant kind of can help you with, and that's the model that can generate posts, but this works really, in a contextual way to the platform where you are publishing the content. That's very important. And I will show you just in a moment how it works. And this is just incredible. So let me go to the ContentFries 2.0. And by the way, you can go to ContentFries 2.0 from your profile. So just to, recap and to summarize, you can go into the 2.0 version from your profile and you click this ContentFries 2.0 preview. Phase number one is now basically ready, and then you have these AI tools in the sidebar, so you can go there and you can use it as you want. And this is how it works. This is the model to generate posts, and it works the best when you provide few examples. You don't have to do that, and it will do its best to generate a post for you that's contextual, for example, to Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, or whatever. But it can learn from your tone of voice, from how you are writing captions for social media, and then inspire by it, and then generate new posts by using the examples. So I have two examples here, and I will add new example, and that's extremely simple to do. You just go to your, for example, Facebook page or profile or whatever, and you copy some status like this. So I'm just, copying and pasting this text right here and adding it as an example for the AI. And in the name, just fill out something that's, explaining what the post is about. And in this example, this is basically about, AI content repurposing or whatever. Repurposing. So let me add this one. And then when I'm working on something new, for example, I recorded a video about, new templates or maybe new context editor or whatever. So let me just type in here, for example, new video templates, and let the AI generate the post for me. And chances are it will not be perfect, but from my perspective, this is a really great draft. This is really great, type of something that you can use and maybe inspire by it and maybe rewrite it to your own needs. And it is saving so much time, especially to someone like me who is not a native speaker, because it's not that simple. It's not a trivial task to write engaging and funny or whatever posts on many social media, and these can be a great lead for you to write posts. And then you just get 3 samples and you pick and choose whichever you prefer, and you just read it. So for example, this first one generated by the AI says, introducing the latest addition to ContentFries new video templates, get access to 50 fresh templates that are perfect for different types of content. These templates are designed to make your videos more engaging and increase social media views. Try them out now and see the difference for yourself. I think this is awesome. What I would just change in a post like this is the amount of templates, or maybe customize it a bit more and combine it with this one, and which says get ready to elevate your video marketing game with our new stunning video templates exclusively designed to boost your engagement game. This one is maybe even better. I'm not sure. You just pick and choose whichever you prefer, and maybe add some call to action to the bottom of the post, or maybe some different hashtags or whatever. And as you can see, what I have set for this, or these are basically default settings. It should generate up to 50 words and optimize it for Facebook and include up to 3 hashtags. And you can customize these settings. So you can, for example, generate a status or post for Instagram and include up to 10 hashtags, and add some call to action and customize it for some specific audience. This just blows my mind. I think this is just incredible, right? You can do something like this with ChatGPT, but you have to give it many prompts to generate what you want, or maybe you have some scenario where you have some job done, and use that. But the con of ChatGPT is you have to type it manually and frequently, and it will just generate you one, or maybe if you instruct it to generate 5 examples, it will do that. But here this is optimized for social media and is as powerful as ChatGPT. So try it yourself and you will see just for yourself. I think this is just awesome. And later I will show you more, practical examples, more couple of workflows that I'm currently using with this that generates different posts for different social media, and also how it can generate, for example, a promo or text for social media ads, for Facebook ads, or something like that. So definitely watch to the end of the video. And now I will go to the second AI assistant that you can use. And let me just know what you think about this. I think really I'm repeating myself like a broken tape, but I think this is really just incredible. Now, this is the first one. It can also generate hashtags and promos, as I said, and I will show you that later. Then we have generate content pieces, and this works with a long form transcription, but you can also paste, a blog post. You can also paste some long message from your customer and get to the core of that message. And this is how it works. So let me go to the generate fries task. And here I will just copy and paste, for example, this a transcription of Content Fridays number 25, and it will summarize or generate fries for me from that text. And this one will get integrated into the trimmer. So this process right here is a bit cumbersome. It's not as user-friendly as it can be, but as soon as we add this feature into trimmer, this will automate the process of generating bite-sized fries from your long-form video content. And that's next mind-blowing thing. Okay, I'm a bit biased, okay, with all these you see here, because as a co-founder, who wouldn't be? But really, I think this is just super awesome. And you can see the detected chunks. These are all the fries that it generated, that the AI thinks are the most engaging pieces of the transcription or pieces of the long form video. Right now, in this moment, you can use it like this. You just copy some part of the fry, you paste it here, so you find it, and then highlight everything, and you create all the fries manually, basically by the AI suggestions. Okay, but as soon as this get integrated, it will be so much easier. It will do all of these automatically, and you will be able to customize it. There are some tools that are doing something similar to this, but they don't allow you to modify the generated pieces of content that the AI produces for you, and that makes them, from my perspective, unusable in that current form. The trimmer, our trimmer with this AI feature, will allow you to customize everything. It's an assistant, it's not a replacement for human. So you will get some content pieces that the AI thinks are important, but you are in charge, and you will be able to use whichever you like and customize those you want to customize and do whatever you wanted it. Okay, so you can also see the pieces of content highlighted in the text, and this, from my perspective, is more clear, is more intuitive, so you can see immediately where in the transcription or where in the video are the interesting parts. And you can also change the behavior of that model just by going into the settings, and by default it prefers quantity. That means it tries to find as many engaging fries as possible. But when you change the settings to prefer quality instead, it will give you completely different results. See for yourself. Currently we have, I don't know, maybe up to 20 pieces of content. But when I use these settings and hit click generate, it should give me probably up to 5 or maybe 6 pieces of content. I think so. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, but you can customize it further by adjusting and fine-tuning the settings as you want. And you can read all the captions. It explains basically how this model works, how this algorithm or whatever it is, how it works, and how it finds all relevant and engaging pieces of content in the transcription and in the video. So this is the second model, which will help you multiply your content and save you time when you are repurposing your content in the trimmer. And then we have third, and that's the extractor. This one is really simple, so I will just quickly again copy and paste the transcription right here, and this will just extract 20% of the most important sentences. Maybe you can again go to highlighted texts and see which parts of the transcription are the most important. Maybe if you are working on a support and you receive long customer messages from or maybe you are reading blog posts and you want to get to the core of the article and skip all the fluff, you can paste the article here, and it should get you the 20% of the most important stuff. Okay, and you can also drag and drop and customize the behavior, so you can extract if you want 50% or 10 or whatever. So simple as that, useful and great. Now to the headline get generator, and this one is also super cool. And let me show you this one later, because this can generate scroll stopping video headlines, and also headlines and names for your YouTube videos and blog posts and stuff like that. And I will show you more advanced or basic workflow that I'm using for this tool. I think is really worth it. So before I go into it, the currently last AI tool that we have is the AI summarizer, and this works similarly as the extractor, but instead of parsing the most important sentences, this one basically writes the summary in abstractive form. Okay, so that means basically I will just copy and paste this into the summary maker, and it accepts currently only up to 1000 words. That's because of some limitations, so probably we will increase this limit in the future. But from my perspective, this is perfectly fine, because you will see the summary, it makes really great job. And very more often than not, when you paste, a transcription of some interview or webinar or whatever, the core message is in the first 1000 words. So the summarizer should do a good job to summarize, the transcription as it is right now. And chances are there is some ongoing maintenance or something, or maybe the model is currently overwhelmed, or I don't know, because this is taking longer than expected. But we will get back to this. Basically, this is not as important as the other models that I was showing you. And let me just continue what the future models are, and maybe this will finish what it is working on behind the scenes. And we are using a couple of models currently that are the best models that you can use or get on the market for the post generation and headline generator and abstractive summary. And these models, there is so high demand and so many requests. It's basically in stabilizing form, so it may take some time to this take really long. But in the future we will also add our own models that can remove, for example, background in videos, so they detect the foreground or what is the most important. I think this one, it works similarly as the TikTok stuff that can get rid of the background in videos. Then image generators, possibly you saw a lot of AI generated images. You write some prompt and it will generate some teddy bear on Mars in modern style or whatever, or in pixel art. And these models also, basically we have all this ready. It's not that complicated to deliver this to you. Also text to video, that means you paste video transcription, it analyzes the text and get some videos from stock media, and basically turns the text into video. That's also something we have probably 70% complete. Background music generator, I'm curious to see how this one will work, and other models. So we will see. The goal is to have all the post. For example, this one will get integrated into the interface, into the scheduler, or probably maybe also into the context editor. So you will have there some schedule button. And because when you are publishing a video on social media, you need a post for it, you need a caption for that post and for the video or whatever, and this will get integrated into the right spot where it belongs, and this is how it will work. And also you have the history here, so don't worry if you had some good status generated by AI. You will not lose it, you will have the history where it should be. And this is currently available in preview. That means this might change in front of our eyes, and very frequently probably we will change the interface as well, but we will do our best to keep it simple and usable, and also integrate all of these into the appropriate places. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. And let me go back to this because I have to explain our vision, where we are heading with ContentFries 2.0. I think that's really necessary, so you can get a better understanding of what we are working on and why we decided to publish the AI features right now, and basically why we are doing this. Okay, and the reason is that ContentFries 1.0 is, a old code base that was produced in a rush when it was released, and it's not as extendable as new code base that's clean and that has all the tests and all the necessary stuff, and that utilizes new and modern technologies. And that's why ContentFries 1.0 will not get some radical or more advanced features. It will not receive, for example, video layer support. There is partial video layer support. You can use, for example, video background with your video, but not something that's more complex, because it will basically get obsolete soon. And currently, ContentWise 1.0 is just content repurposing and partially create from this chart. That means what we are following is some ideology. Maybe you are aware of Gary Vee content model or content multiplier formula. If you are not aware of these terms, definitely go to Google and find Gary Vee content model and content multiplier formula or strategy like this, because that's what's behind ContentFries basically. And it often utilize and uses the documenting approach. That means you are doing something like that means Content Fridays. That's basically just documenting our development journey and documenting our development progress and speaking about Content Friday features, and sometimes also about some content marketing strategies and stuff like that. So you can do it in your own field, in your own niche or whatever. Okay, you can also document your journey. You can also do live streams and stuff like that. Record it on mobile or maybe Zoom, or do some interviews and stuff like that. Then the create means you create videos, you create images, captions, you create quotes, you create slideshows, presentations. You create whatnot. Who cares? Okay, basically you create content from you documented pieces. You add some headline, you add captions, you add subtitles, you add maybe some gifs into those videos, or create photos, whatever. Okay, this is the second part, basically, that's behind the ideology. ContentFries can help you with this partially. That means you can create, quotes. You can create bite-sized video from your long form videos and stuff like that. But it doesn't have all necessary, for example, video editing features, all core video editing features. And this is something that a lot of people were asking for. How can I add video into my other video? How can I add moving GIF? How can I make subtitles more animating and stuff like that? That's currently missing in the 1.0 version, and that's why we are also working on the 2.0, because all this, what's currently missing, will be there. Then the repurpose, that's what the trimmer does. So you take a long form piece of content and repurpose it into bite-sized pieces of content, into fries. So you take your long form video, audio, we call it potato, and you repurpose it, slice it into fries, into bite-sized content fries. Okay, so that's the third part. That's where the text editor comes into place, and I will shortly get to how this will get improved in the 2.0 version. And there is the distributing part. That means you have to bulk export or bulk download all your pieces of content, and then use some kind of publisher or scheduler, or maybe go manually and do it on Facebook and Instagram or TikTok by sharing it there from your phone or from your desktop or whatever. And ContentFries 1.0 is not doing this part, okay, and it is not also doing the document part. And here are a couple of tools that can help you, and you basically need a lot of tools to do something like this. You have to screen record. Chances are, maybe not, in some cases you need screen recorder, maybe you need Zoom. Currently I'm streaming from OBS Studio, but you can also use mobile to record, directly on platform, natively, like, well, LinkedIn or Instagram live stream or Facebook or whatever. Then for the create part, you can use video editors, image editors, Canva, Adobe Premiere Pro, Photoshop, and there are countless of others, so cloud-based video editors as well, or image editors or whatever. For a repurposing part, you can use content repurposing tools. There are also some of these. It's much easier to use some tool that allows you to trim and cut your video by using the text, because on the timeline it's more time consuming, it's more tedious, okay? So that's the repurposing part. And then for distribute, you can use content planners, content schedule, you can use Buffer, Publer, Hotsuite, or there are many tools for this, or also use Facebook or content manager tool, or how it is called. I'm not sure. I'm not using that one, but that's a free alternative which you can use to schedule content, or Instagram and Facebook. And there is so many choices, but as you can see, you have to use many tools. And if you want to publish your content or multiple platforms, it gets even more complicated. And that's why we are working on ContentFries 2.0, which will be not just content repurposing platform, but more of like content automation platform. And this is the reason why we just released the first batch of AI content assistants that I was showing you earlier. And how we are looking with the ContentFries 2.0 on all these different topics for documenting. This is not our priority for this year, but maybe in the next year, or maybe even later, we will possibly create some native mobile app with a teleprompter, so you can open a ContentFries mobile app and paste some script there, and you record video. You will see all the text on your display, and you just basically create the video on your mobile, and it will automatically then generate the video with captions and subtitles from that, and publish it directly from your mobile. I think that's exciting idea, but not something we would have space or room this year. Possibly maybe also some desktop recorder, and that's for the documenting part. For create, this is currently the highest priority, is all core video editing features, and that's a part of context editor, new version that we are working on, with really awesome subtitles animations. Because from our observation, what people are using ContentFries the most for is basically two things. The first one is that they add subtitles to their videos. They use preset and to make engaging kind of videos with subtitles. And that's why we currently prioritized this as the most important thing. So we deliver all the animating subtitles and the word after word revealing of subtitles, and you will see it just mind-blowing as the AI stuff that I was showing you earlier. And that's for the create. More templates with video backgrounds, everything will be basically available soon. Then for the repurposing part, the way how the trimmer can get much better currently in its current state is that it assists you with the generation of content fries, and that's why we will include AI assisted content repurposing into the trimmer. While you will still be able to generate fries, and customize it and cut it as a text document instead of using some timeline. And that's for the repurposing part. And then for the distribution part, automatic schedules, analytics, and all will work with the context system. And this is where I go to the AI assistant, because as I said earlier, this will get integrated to all the places where it belongs. So for example, generate a headline from transcription, and now I'm I will show you a couple of use cases that I was playing with this week that I already published. Hopefully the models that I need for showing this will work. So let me go back and let me, for example, open up some fry, and this is one of these. For example, this video, and I wasn't sure what headline should I use for this video, for this particular piece of content. Let me go back to my dashboard, because this is not what I wanted. It's this one. Okay, that's what I was looking for. So we have this headline here, and this headline was generated the AI, and I was thinking, what should I write into the headline? I was I had the writer block. I wasn't sure, so I did this. I exported the transcription as a plain text. You can do that from the export tab. Then I opened that, copied everything, and I opened the headline generator, pasted the transcription, and generated a headline up to 20 characters, because you need something that's short for a headline like this. So let me submit, and hopefully the model will work. But this wonderful. So as you can see, it now generated Hunger for Faster, Better 2.0. This one is also great, I think. Upgrade now, our 2.0 version delivers more. This one is not as, this one is not so good, I would think. And Hungry for Better feature, this one is also pretty good. But the previous batch of generation give me better results. I think this one is really great headline. So I was super happy with this one, and I added and used it in this video. And when I would use this video, for example, on YouTube, I would again copy. I should have it basically here. So when I need headline for a blog post or maybe for YouTube, I can increase this to, let's say, 60 characters and hit submit. And this will probably not give me as good results because this video is short. But if you have, longer video, then this might give you really mind-blowing results. And for example, which one would I use on YouTube? Let me see. Transforming video creation, introducing the vision for 2.0. I think this one is great for YouTube headline. Revolutionizing content creation, introducing our 2.0 version. Maybe this one is even better. Revolutionizing video creation, our vision for a faster automated 2.0 version. I think this gave me really great results for YouTube headlines. When I would write a blog post about this, let me again, good practice. Let me just see. I think when you use a headline up to 70 characters on YouTube or on Google, it should be optimal length, because it would not, YouTube or Google should not trim that headline, and it should be displayed as a wall in the results. So let me use, this setting right here and hit submit, and we will see what it will give us in this case. And 2.0 vision, better, faster, automatic content creation. What should I say? I think this is really great. Okay, I would just add ContentFries to the beginning of the headline, so it would say ContentFries 2.0 vision. Okay, better, faster, automatic content creation. I think that's a wonderful name for a blog post or headline for a blog post. So this is the headline generator. This is a quick use case, quick workflow that you can already use. Then generate engaging post for any platform, and this is the most mind-blowing part. So now I have the headline. Okay, so I just can copy this text right here and achieving our vision, and let me paste the second part and hit generate, and this will generate a post for Facebook. So let me see how it goes. Okay, Mr. Fry is now screaming here. Okay, and now we should have the results. Okay, so the first one, our vision just became a reality with ContentFries 2.0. Our new features, better AI, faster workflows, and simpler user interface bring a whole new level of value for creators and marketers. Visit ContentFries and try it out for yourself. I think this is great. I would just make some minor changes to it because it's not entirely correct. We are excited to announce the release of ContentFries 2.0 that is better, faster, and simpler. Our AI-powered tool allows you to repurpose content quickly and easily. It is designed to make your life easier and your content more engaging. Try it now and see the results for yourself. I think that's also great, but what I wanted to explain and show you is that this post is also generated by this tool right here. It just I just made minor adjustments to it. Okay, so this is also generated, or I should say assisted with the AI. Okay, so this is how you can then generate a post for Facebook. And now, for example, I need to generate a post for Instagram, and I would add, for example, 10 hashtags and specify audience and say content creators, content chefs, or small business owners, or whatever. Maybe I can increase this, how many words it should generate, and click confirm. And now something from this I would use for Facebook status, and now I will generate a contextual status for Instagram and use it there instead of you can also, it's up to you. You can generate just once and then use it everywhere. But if you want to go more in depth and specify and fine tune all the posts, you can do it like this. So now we have posts for Instagram. Okay, and this one says, we have launched ContentFries version 2.0. Now it's better, faster, simple than ever before. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, but see, let's take a look at hashtags. Okay, the first hashtag, ContentFries 2.0. Then we have hashtag content marketing, content creators, productivity, creativity, engagement, AI content, social media marketing, content strategy, content repurposing, digital marketing. I think these hashtags are just mind-blowing. This is incredible. Okay, so let's see this one. Okay, I really like this one, how it is structured, how the spaces are there, and I think AI did a really great job in this one. So I will not read it because it's a waste of time. But you can try it yourself. Okay, so this is for Instagram. And for example, maybe you need a post for LinkedIn, and for I don't know, decision makers, and you would like to add some kind of call to action. So for example, try it now for free, okay, or register trial, or click the link below to see the video, or add type in anything that you want. And for LinkedIn, I will keep it a bit shorter and include only up to 3 hashtags. And again, now this will generate for LinkedIn, so I have to click generate, because previously I just changed and fine-tuned settings for LinkedIn. And now we have a post for LinkedIn. ContentFries reaches for the stars with the release of Better, Faster, Simpler 2.0. Our new version makes content repurposing easier, faster, and more efficient for content creators everywhere. Try it now for free and let's witness your success on social media. Okay, and try it now for free and insert link. This is really wonderful and great. Okay, so this is how it works. I hope you are as excited as I am. Let me see if I have. Okay, so this was generate engaging post for any platform. You can use it for, just change settings here, and you can use any of these platforms that are here. Probably WordPress doesn't make that much sense here, but it's there. Who cares, right? Then we have generate content pieces from long form content. I was basically showing you this workflow earlier. It's basically the generate fries, where you just copy and paste. And this is something that I outsourced to my assistant. So he uses this, and he fine-tunes these settings. So maybe let me just define a really quality oriented settings, because when I increase this and decrease this, it should prefer quality over quantity, especially when I choose overlapping strategy. If that doesn't make sense, what I just said, just read these helping captions below these fields and it will make more sense. But for now, let me just do it like this and confirm and generate. And this will hopefully generate 2 or 3 maybe pieces of content, I think. Okay, so I have 2. And this one says about that you can use the 2.0 version if you are using ContentFries for adding subtitles. So that's great content piece for the audience, for people that are using ContentFries for example, the group, to announce that the 2.0 version is ready. And this is from old video, so ignore this. Okay, it's from old Content Fridays episode. It's not actual. Currently, you should be able to use ContentFries 2.0 instead of the first version. It should, maybe there are some minor issues with it. If there is something deal breaking, go with 1.0. But you should be able to use 2.0 without significant issues. But let me go back to what it generated. So this is, I think, a great output. And then there is something about the new layout, which is also a great piece of content. So also something definitely usable. So fine tune settings, find something that works for you the best. And I think this can also save you some time, or lots of time, depending on your use case and depending on how maybe detail oriented, or maybe you have different uh, pieces. Maybe see for yourself. Okay, so my English is being depleted right here right now. So this is the use case for the generate content pieces, and then generate summaries and more. Let me go to the summary maker and see if it generated the results. Basically, this one seems to be stuck, okay, but abstractive summary, you know, I will not mess with it during the live stream, but maybe when I click submit, it will do the job. I'm not sure. Okay, so don't mess with this one. Use instead something from but it should be ready. It's stuck only on my account because chances are it was, overwhelmed the moment when I hit submit. But currently it seems it is working for all the other models, so it should work for this one too, but I'm unable to cancel this request. It has to finish or fail, and this should fail in few minutes. It should realize this was not working, so it will unstuck automatically. Okay, in case it is uh, overwhelmed, it will work, because this is something that can happen to you as well. For example, you will try this generate post model and you place the post here, and it will generate indefinitely, and that means in maybe 5, maybe 15 minutes it should fail finally, and then you should be able to use it. But this works in seconds when everything works as expected, as you saw in the video. Let me just try new AI summarizer or whatever, and it should be generated in under 10 seconds or something like that. So we will see. And that's the default behavior. That's how it should work, and that's how it basically rules. Okay, so at least we have some. Okay, and now it is generated, so it took maybe 15 seconds or whatever, and that's how it works currently. Okay, and the reason why it took 15 seconds is because it generates 3 examples in one request. Otherwise it would take only maybe 5, maybe 10. So this is how it works. These are AI features. It's the late hour here, so I should really end soon, but let me go to chat and see if we have some questions here. I'd say Facebook is not worth it anymore, but LinkedIn is. Definitely try and feel free to use it for LinkedIn for statuses, or you can change it here. So very simple to customize and change to the platform that you want. ContentFries is looking amazing. Thank you very much for your feedback. This is looking really revolutionary. I think yes, this is really. I feel just goosebumps about this. I think this is really great step forward, and I really look forward to have this integrated in the layout, in the context editor, in the scheduler. It will take months to get all of these done and to have the vision as we have it finalized, but you can use it right now and just keep using all the new features that we will release. By the way, we should release some new feature every other week or so into the 2.0 version, so that's how it currently is. Yes, video background remover, text to video, incredible stuff, very exciting times ahead. Yes, I agree. Headline generator is also looking super cool. Yes, headline generator, don't underestimate this one, because at least my experience is that I really have writer block a lot. Maybe it's because English is not my native language or whatever, but this can guide you to the right direction in a matter of seconds, and that's time is so precious. This is just super awesome. Okay, so that's the headline generator. This is all amazing. Well done, ContentFries team. Thank you very much for your feedback. When will this be released approximately? I don't know what you mean by this, but all of this is currently available in the 2.0 version. You just hover here with your mouse and click these AI tools and use whichever you want. And let me also see if I have, okay, I have some, confession to make, and that's that getting all the pieces together will take really months. Okay, but we promise to spice up your experience by throwing in some exciting new features every other week or so, and we won't stop there. We'll keep on busting our buns to make things better and squash any bugs that may pop up. And so sit tight, relax, and get ready for some awesome sauce. That was my English reading session. So excuse for this awkward moment. And you guessed it right. AI assisted me with this too, with the sentence above. So that's just the funny way to use AI. And also a couple of our next steps. As I said earlier, new context editor is our highest priority right now. It includes all the core video editing features like, what is something, for example, video layers and GIF layer support and keyframes and animations and transformations and everything basic video editing related will be included in the new version of the context editor, because the current one is really currently obsolete. It's not up to my standard of ContentFries, so I'm really looking to this one, and with the highest priority set to subtitles, animations, and this kind of stuff that makes videos really engaging on social media. Then social scheduler, there is a dedicated developer that's working on API that we will use in the backend to connect to all these different social media platforms and add some simple scheduling probably 1 or 2 months after we release the new version of context editor, starting with Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, then adding more and more platforms to the set, and then everywhere on the appropriate place will be some kind of AI assistant. That means when you will get releasing or publishing a post on Facebook, you will click a button and it will see that the context of that post is Facebook, and generate automatically contextual post for that platform, which you will just fine tune to your as you need manually, and then you hit auto schedule and it will go to the schedule and get published by your settings. Okay, so that's how one example of how the AI assistants will get integrated into the platform. And this is really, really super awesome, I think. Okay, and that's all for today's episode of Content Fridays. Thank you very much for your attention, for watching this. I think this announcement is one of the biggest, probably the biggest one we made this year. So ContentFries 2.0 phase number 1 is now ready. There are 5 different phases. You can read about them on our blog. So go there if you want to know more about ContentFries 2.0 and our vision and stuff, and what will get included in all the different phases. And also the AI is something that was just, partially disclosed or spoken about, and this is kind of, I hope, really awesome surprise that we added to the 2.0 Virtual Free. So let me know what you think, and thank you very much for your time, for your trust, and keep being awesome. Enjoy your weekends, and I will see you in the next episode of Content Fridays. Stay awesome, guys.